In this video, we'll go over how to install both the short handle version and the long handle version of the model LGEN2. Other than the handles, the process for installing the clamp on the trailer is the exact same for both the short and long handle models. In the box, you'll receive the clamp, the instruction bag, which includes the top roller piece, and install bolt with included washers and spacers. If you ordered the short handle model, the manual reset handle will also be included in this bag. If you ordered the long handle version, the handle and extension piece will come wrapped in the box. First, you'll want to install the top roller piece onto the clamp. Remove the roller install screw and nut and slip the screw through the inside of the square hole. Then line up the roller bracket, ensuring that the text is readable when the black polyurethane pad is facing upward, and hand tighten the nut from underneath. Tighten down the nut the rest of the way. If your trailer has an adjustable winch stand, you can now loosen the winch and move the stand forward for the clamp install. If your trailer is welded, you will need to put the boat in the water and install the clamp on an empty trailer. With a roller trailer, you may be able to push the boat back, but be sure the safety chain remains attached to the eye. Start by removing the existing roller from your trailer. Add a washer onto the clamp install bolt. Line up the clamp inside your roller bracket, then slide the install bolt all the way through. You'll notice we provide extra washers. If you have a roller bracket that is 3 inches, you will not need the extra washers, but if you have a bracket that is larger than 3 inches, you'll need to use the appropriate washers to fill the gap in the bracket to create a tight fit. Add another washer to the end of the bolt, then hand tighten the nut. Now you can fully secure the clamp to the trailer. You want to tighten it down enough so it can hold its own weight, but still pivot smoothly when the boat comes into contact with the pad. If you moved your winch stand forward, you can now push it back into position to lock the eye into the clamp and tighten down the bolt, securing it to the trailer. Tighten the winch fully so the eye rests against the back of the receiving channel. When installed in the correct position, the clamp should be parallel with the bow. If you notice any gaps at the top or the bottom, then you'll most likely need to raise the winch stand up so the clamp sits parallel with your bow. If you have the long handle model or use the pre-installed short automatic handle, you'll need to float the boat before releasing. Once pulled, these handles will automatically reset to the position for loading. If you have the short handle model, you have the option to swap the existing handle with one that stays open. This option is for boats with bunk trailers that prefer to release on land, then back the boat down into the water for the boat to float off freely without needing to pull the handle from inside the boat. To do this, remove the small screw, washer, and nut that secure the curved automatic reset handle to the clamp. Replace the existing handle with the flat-topped handle from the instruction bag, then resecure it using the screw, washer, and nut you just removed. Once installed, the handle should have slight side-to-side play, which is typically achieved by tightening fully, then loosening the screw a quarter turn. When raised, the handle should now stay in the open position for launching, which will allow the eye to freely release from the trailer once the boat is floating. There are a few configurations available for the long handle model. The optional extension increases the overall length of the handle, which can make it easier to reach from inside the boat. In this example, we'll install both the handle and extension. Start by removing the wing nut, washer, and screw from the square mounting holes. Insert the narrow end of the extension between the 2 mounting plates and line up the hole to your preferred position. Insert the screw you just removed, then add the washer before tightening the wing nut. Now remove the wing nut, washer, and screw from the wide end of the extension. Insert the metal end of the rubber grip piece, again selecting your preferred mounting hole. Finally, reinsert the screw you removed, then add the washer and tighten the wing nut, making sure there's enough room between your boat and the handle for it to fully pivot.